Kit, and this is my hubby, Yere.
Focus on the road.
In September 21, I bought a camper van, Willie, and began exploring the local woods, farms, rivers and waterfalls in the nearby counties, and having a few hair-raising adventures along the way. In this special limited season, my hubby Yere finally joins me on the road as I take him on a whistle-stop tour of my favourite van life locations, and together we discover some exciting new places of our own. Please subscribe to stay abreast of our ongoing van life journey. Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name's Kit. This is my hubby Yere.
Hello.
And we're going to be discussing some of the places we've been travelling to. In the previous episode, you saw us visit Newstead Abbey, and in this episode, we'll be visiting Bolsover Castle. So, it was your first visit to Bolsover. What did you think?
I thought it was fabulous.
Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Are you disappointed that it wasn't raining? I've dragged you out to a castle instead.
Not disappointed.
Did I make you go to a castle and you wanted to do dishwashing?
Yes, I wanted to do dishwashing.
You can do dishwashing at the castle if you like. Would you like to do dishwashing at the castle?
Yes, we will go all the way to Bolsover Castle and spend all the time dishwashing there.
That could be how we roll.
Yes.
We're still figuring out how we roll, so that might be it. That might be the answer.
Searching for the best locations to do dishwashing.
That could be a thing, yes. None of the other van lifers have thought of that one.
No.
We searched the world for the best places to wash our dishes. Let's start at the beginning. We arrived at the castle, and like a genius, I parked up in some sort of school, didn't I?
Yes, you were very clever.
Rather than the proper car park, which is a pub, which is very busy and very tight, I parked at a school and then went in and asked the nice lady if it would be okay for us to stay there. And she was lovely, and she said not only that we could stay there, but she hoped we had a lovely day. So that was
and
a nice
lovely day we had.
We did have a lovely day. So here we are at Bolsover Castle. This is Yere's first visit to the castle, and I'm here for my third time. Let's
Hello.
go. I wasn't expecting you to do actual presenting. I'm impressed. Totally caught me off guard.
Yeah, I said one word.
But you said it so well, yes. You projected, it was English. We're doing well.
Oh yeah, I practiced that hello basically whole morning.
Wow. I think it was more professional than my bit. Anyway, so we walked through the big King Kong gates into the main courtyard, I suppose you could call that.
Yeah, suppose so.
And I followed your lead. You just headed off where you fancied, really.
Yeah. First we were greeted with this giant was it oak tree?
That's right, yes. It's an oak and it's dying, apparently. It's reached the end of its natural life. So it's not diseased, it's just very, very old. I'm fine with that. If a tree can live literally to the end of its natural life and just die of old age, that's surely how it's supposed to be. It's kind of like the door to Helm's Deep.
Have you ever
I've never been in. You can go in if you like. I'll follow you. I'm sure you're allowed.
Anyway, and then we visited this little exhibition area with lots of banners presenting different parts of William Cavendish's life and his historical background.
And this is all thanks to you, because I never would have gone in there if you hadn't have expressed an interest. I've walked past that 3 times on previous visits and never bothered to look inside. I haven't even poked my head inside to see what was in there. But you were drawn to it somehow, and I followed you. And it was really nice. It was like a little museum exhibition area with some interactive exhibits that you could play with.
You could ride a wooden horse.
This is the best moment of my life. And there's a mirror so you can see yourself, You rode a wooden horse.
Yeah, so did you. You're very, very regal.
I looked like the Laughing Cavalier. I think we'll probably show a photo of that. Well, I think you might have filmed me as well, actually.
How does it feel?
Like history.
Then we went to the, what was it called, the rifle range?
Rifle range, yes, but also the woman said that was where they used to do something else, take a turn around the room. Is that what she called it?
Yes, like exercise.
Yeah, so it was a long, thin building that I assumed was some sort of dining hall or great hall.
Yeah, well, there was a little, like a sign or placket or whatever that said kitchen and how it was a modern immersion, the way it was done.
And that they used it as a large area that they could walk around in as sort of exercise. And also it was a shooting range, which would have been
during the First World War,
yes,
that was used as a rifle range.
So I'd say it was repurposed as a rifle range during the First World War. And there are still bullet holes and things in the walls.
Yeah.
Bird is the word. And I also like the bit around the back where you have the view of the countryside through all the massive windows. And we spent quite a bit of time looking at the views.
Yeah, you could see quite far away. It was really nice.
And then we went down some steps at the back, didn't we? And we walked around and found a little nook, didn't we?
Yeah, we did find a little nook. Don't know what's its original purpose. Maybe some shelter for or guards or something.
Yeah, could be. I don't know. I always think of it as a lover's nook. It feels to me like the sort of place where lovers sit and have a little intimate moment. But that could just be the way my mind works. We had a little intimate moment there, didn't we?
Yes.
Brand new street and brand new me. Side by friends I need. Don't you tell me that you're in town, I already know. Couple days ago.
Apparently the holes in the wall were made by fired musket balls.
Balls.
Making holes.
Holes.
Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I would know what you're thinking about. I wish I could wipe my own memory out.
This is the place where you met your first nice old lady of the day.
Ah, yes, my first real encounter with some English woman.
She actually asked you, you seemed knowledgeable, so she approached you and asked you as if you were a tour guide about the gargoyles. And we were busy laughing at a pair of bollocks at the time, weren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Your balls are.
And my Thank you for pointing that out for all the viewers. And we had to suddenly get all serious because an old lady was there.
Yeah.
There was a gargoyle with a big pair of bollocks hanging out at the bottom of his skirt.
Yeah, and we were laughing at it, and I said he looked a bit like you.
Yes, and I was quite flattered because that was a well-proportioned pair of testicles, wasn't it?
Yes.
I have a well-proportioned pair of testicles, don't I?
The less said about that, the better.
Okay.
But these are all just guesses.
And I was very proud because it felt like a little, it felt like a bookend or a completion of a circle. There was a symmetry to it because I'd had a very similar experience in Egypt where an old lady had asked me about a monument and I'd explained it to her. Now, I heard you say, I'm seriously wondering about that baked bean, but I'm pretty sure that's probably not what you were actually saying, is it?
No, but there's a baby.
Oh, baby! I thought you said baked bean. Then we went into the building. We had to look round a room on the ground floor with some paintings, which was the room where I got chased by a little child the last time I was there.
Sorry. Come on. Sorry.
I hate children because they do things like that. It's very unnerving. And then I got chased by a child into this little room, and this is where I hid. Scarier. And then after we left that room, we followed the sound of the guide woman, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And then he takes the lion's skin off. Now, children at this point ask me, how did he get the skin off if it was impenetrable?
We spent rather a long time listening to this very nice and very knowledgeable lady explaining everything in the entire universe.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we asked about one thing and got answers to lots of things.
Owned by a chap called Diomedes. Basically, they were man-eating, flesh-eating horses.
Oh. And she was lovely. I have to say, I think we were both quite uncomfortable and wanted to leave, but at the same time, we respected her knowledge and enthusiasm.
Yeah, totally.
And wild horses could not have dragged me away from her while she was telling us the history.
Yeah, we both kind of wanted to continue with our exploration, but then at the same time, we wanted to hear what she had to say.
Yeah, she knew her stuff, and she was interesting and funny and informative, very friendly. She was delighted to have a couple of willing victims as well, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
bench outside the dome that I always have a rest on because I don't do those stairs very well. I struggle on. They're hard stairs. And in the bedrooms, I think you visited some and I visited some, but we didn't do very many of them together because you were exploring on your own, and I'd kind of lost the will to live at that point. So I was very exhausted.
Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything.
This was getting towards the end of our visit, actually, wasn't it? Because then we headed down the stairs.
Yeah.
You found a couple of funny little nooks that we explored. And then we emerged into the garden, and I had another rest in another little lover's nook.
Yeah, well, I kept exploring the gardens and kind of a wishing well in the middle of the garden section.
Yeah, a wishing fountain, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a combination of a wishing well and a fountain that had been drained. I've never seen it drained before. Every previous time I've gone, it's been full and in operation. But yeah, there were lots of coins in the bottom. And then that was kind of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of it.
We left at that point.
Yeah, we decided that we had seen everything for this trip, and it was good timing because that's when it started to rain.
That's right. We just made it back to the van before the rain hit big time.
Yeah.
And then it was raining quite heavily at points on the journey home, wasn't it? You did some filming, actually. You got some nice B-roll of the rain, I think. And that was it. That was our trip to Bolsover Castle. And again, another successful outing.
Yeah, and it's really nice because it was cheap.
It was practically free. Yes, there's one good thing about being a member of the English Heritage is that you can visit all their sites for free. But for now, I think we're going to call it a day, aren't we? And maybe go straight to sleep. You fell asleep in the middle of The Masked Singer last night, and I never thought I would see that happen. We actually had to give up on an episode of The Masked Singer halfway through because hubby fell asleep.
I am ashamed.
Well, so you should be. Anyway, that's it for another episode, and we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you did enjoy it and you haven't already, you know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share, comment.
Do all the good stuff.
And we'll see you next time. See you later.
See you later.